So I just started a brand new YouTube channel, and you might be one of the very first viewers and possibly very first subscribers. Welcome. I'm so glad that you are here. And I do want to introduce myself, but first I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. Now, number one, when I got to this location to record this video, I had no idea it was going to be 40+ mile-an-hour wind gusts. So please forgive me if my phone ends up toppling over because I have my less than super stable phone tripod with me right now. But either way, we're here. And if you are here because you too are a YouTuber or content creator or thinking about becoming one, or if you already have a channel and you're trying to find ways to improve the channel, then you have also interest in further building out your brand, or maybe just stumbling across this video by the good graces of the YouTube algorithm, then yes, you are in the right place. Now, my goal here with this video and pretty much every other video on this channel is to try to make these videos as basic, simple, easy, and natural as possible. Very little editing, or if I make a mistake, I make a mistake. But my goal is to start a new channel from scratch, which is what I've done here today, with the sole focus of connecting to an audience of people who share the same interests and want to find better ways to make their channels grow, make them pop, okay? For whatever the reason may be. And make their videos perform better, make their videos perform best, and also gain more subscribers and make more money. Now, this video, there will be an exception because I have some notes here in front of me. And I want to stay on track. I don't want to get too far off track. I want to make sure I bring you guys as much information as quickly as possible to help you guys along the way. And in turn, I ask that, hey, just smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. But I do have some notes here in front of me on my MacBook Air. And in future videos, we can talk about notes and script writing and teleprompters and all that good stuff. And I'm going to try not to write scripts. If I write anything, it's my own thoughts that I've already had that I don't want to forget or stumble over or end up being repetitive with the video. So I'm not going to write scripts. I do have notes. I've got notes. I've got bullet points. I may even have some quotes and different things from time to time. But I'm not going to do any long-winded script writing. I'm not going to hire any script writers. I'm not going to hire any copywriters. I'm not going to have any crazy editing. I'm not even going to fill in my description. I'm not even going to fill in my description half the time, really, for the most part, or add any keyword tags. Now, every now and then my description may have a link or something like that, but for the most part, I'm going to keep this super simple, super natural, super organic, and maybe super quick because I think I'm getting rained on. Hey, this is a part of being a YouTuber, content creator, because usually things don't necessarily always go as planned. You may have to improvise, you may have to restart, but don't get discouraged. Don't let it break you down, or just make it so you don't want to create content. If you really want to create. And I want to create, but I don't want my MacBook getting soaked. So hang on one second. All right. This may be a little bit better. The contrast is not preferred, but at least I'm covered and not at risk of all my equipment getting fried in the rain. But again, I have some goals for this channel, and I want to keep it simple. I want to keep it easy. And maybe if I push this button here, maybe. I was trying to set the contrast to lock in on me. Maybe that's a little bit better. I'm not sure. How's that? So, also, no outlandish titles or borderline questionable thumbnails either. Just going to keep it simple and bring you guys the truth. How I see it, what I'm experiencing, and these may all vary depending on you and the content that you create, but I think the more people that we can get these examples and real life comparisons and analytic breakdowns from, the better we can all be in making better content. Now, I mentioned I'm not going to fill in my description, and this is part of a test for me and for you guys to see maybe how much does the description really matter? How much do keyword tags really matter? Or is it more about the title or the thumbnail or the topic or the intro and the hook? We're going to learn all these things together. And I want this to be simple, very easy. Video lengths may vary, but basically, I'll just say this. The videos will end up being as long as they need to be. That's it. Not going to stretch them out. Not going to try to hit 8 minutes to get multiple ads. If it's a 2-minute video, it's a 2-minute video. If it's a 2-hour video, it's a 2-hour video. Plain and simple. Basically, trying to keep my sole focus on connecting. That's it, just connecting. And I'm itching because I think something bit me over there. But I want to connect to you guys, all of you, and I'm going to share my journey with you all the way, along the way, and what I see working, what I see not working, and things that we can all do again and or do better. I will share all of my analytics with you and try and answer as many questions as possible that you may have. Now, just real quick, my background is I've been doing YouTube for quite some time now, probably a long time, and I've done it in a variety of capacities, and I'm still currently on YouTube on other channels of various subscriber counts and this, that, and the other. So I'm going to say that this is probably like my 25th, 30th, 40th YouTube channel. Honestly, I've lost track. But this one is started from scratch, brand new. It is 6:05 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, July 24th, 2023. And we're just going to see how this goes. I help a lot of other creators on their channels. I'm currently working directly with YouTube and my YouTube partner manager. And long story short is I've got a lot of insight and analytics and data and historic A&B testing and results, all these things that can be utilized to help us all grow, build channels, be better, connect and reach to more people. And if your goal is to make money, then ultimately make money or make more money. And with this channel in particular, I'm starting from absolute scratch, ground zero, to connect to you, those who are interested in content creation and creating content, building YouTube channels, growing YouTube channels, gaining subscribers, and just trying to improve within YouTube. I'm not going to venture out into other social media apps or TikTok or any other algorithms, strictly YouTube. And odds are more so long form content than shorts content, because I've built up all of my channels off of long form content, and I haven't really dove into short form content yet for a variety of reasons, but we can talk about that later on another video. We can also talk about why I want to do it this way specifically for a reason. And this reason is going to come down to, if you already have a channel, if you already have an audience, if you already have a niche, if you're already categorized by YouTube in any way, shape, or form, and you don't necessarily want to do that anymore, or you don't feel like it's working for you, or it's the path you want to go down, or you want to change, that's exactly why I want to do this. Because YouTube and your niche and your audience is very, very important. So we'll just leave it at that. I want to talk to you guys because this is what you want to talk about. Now, additionally, I do like shorts. I just haven't really devoted enough time, effort, and energy towards shorts to really be good at them and proficient at them and be able to teach you about them. But I will try, and I will continuously work to improve. And with that, I will bring you the results, and maybe you guys can use those to your advantage to help you with your channel, with your shorts. And last but not least, sorry about that, I had to pull up some notes that I had. We've been driving for like the last 3 weeks. We are currently right now hanging out in a KOA. We're currently hanging out in the KOA, and we got this little cabin. I don't know if you guys can see that cabin back there, but we got a cabin. And that's where we're going to be spending the night before we head on over to Colorado. We're currently in Wyoming, I believe. So we're going to Colorado tomorrow. But while I was driving, I asked my wife to take some notes and send them to me so I wouldn't forget. So, and that's key because, man, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, as a content creator, you're gonna have some amazing ideas, and you're gonna be like feeling it, and you're gonna want to make that video. And then when you get a chance to make that video, you're gonna hit record, and you're gonna forget everything that you had thought of that was epic. That was gonna be your next viral video. I don't let that happen. I take notes, whatever way I can possibly take notes, so I have them for later. And the notes that I have here is that basically, this is what I've always been told. If you can't explain something simply, then ultimately you just don't understand it. And that's perfectly fine. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know everything, but I will try to explain to you everything that I know and everything that I understand about YouTube, content creation, building channels, gaining subscribers, the whole nine, as simple and easy as possible for you. And for me too. A little bit of a selfish reason for this, but basically this is going to be like my video journal, and I can replay it and look back on it later and see what I said, remember what I said, see what I'm doing differently now than what I was doing before. So this will be for me as well as for you guys too. But ultimately, I do want to be a resource. And with that, again, little to no editing. But if editing is what you want to do, then by all means. And I can help you with that, and I can show you. My preference is currently Final Cut Pro, and I have tested out a few other applications like iMovie or Wondershare Filmora or Adobe Premiere. Not much with DaVinci Resolve, but at the end of the day, I decided that I want to stick with Final Cut for a variety of reasons. But again, we'll save that for another video. But at the end of the day, I want to show people, I want people to see, I want people to understand, I want people to do it too. And basically show people what most think is hard, just how simple and easy that it can be done. That's it. That's it. A lot of folks think that YouTube is this impossible journey that can never really be accomplished. And I disagree, mainly because of my experience and how many times I've done this. I can tell you guys right now that the first go round, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours was like, this is never going to happen. But today, fast forward many, many years later, today, 1,000 watch hours or 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours is really that's the easiest part. Oh, I thought I broke the chair. That's the easiest part. And YouTube's even lowered it to like 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours for earlier stages of monetization. But getting monetized is the easiest part, in my opinion, from my experience. We are going to peel back the layers of this onion. We're going to dive deeper down this rabbit hole in the areas that if you are already an existing content creator and you have, some miles on you, you got some notches on your belt, the challenges that you face, especially having been established, especially gaining subscribers and getting tons of views, and then maybe one day not gaining a ton of subscribers and not getting a bunch of views, although you haven't really changed much, but maybe that is just it. But either way, we're going to cover this, that, and the other, and so much more. And like I said, I just want to connect with you guys. I want to be a resource. I want to keep it simple. I want to keep it easy. And if you made it this far in the video, I really do appreciate it. Please do your boy a favor. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys real soon.